I mean the one and only Xylophoney here to duel with Jurrac dinosaurs. I am working on this Jurrac deck, trying to make it competitive. Now, Jurrac monsters by themselves. Yeah, Evolsaurs, you mix them with the new dinosaurs. Beautiful. Jurrac monsters are a little different because their boss monsters aren't good, but, you know, their material to get out some good synchros is pretty good, so we're going to try it out against another synchro deck. So, tell him what you use, Mario.
He wanted something that focuses heavily on synchros to fight it, so I told him NORDICS. They bring out the...
I think that, I don't know, I think this Jurrac deck's going to overpower it.
We'll have to wait.
NORDICS definitely one of the better God card decks, but I don't know if I put this deck down there. I don't know if I would. All right, so let's get that draw power and let's get it with that Fossil Dig. And what do we want to pull out here? Now I got the Soul Eating Oviraptor in my hand. Unfortunately, I can't pull a Red Resonator with the Fossil Dig, obviously. So we won't go for that. But we can. Yeah, that's the sick combo. But I suppose we might get to use a little bit of this. Nah, I guess I want to keep that in deck. I don't really know what I want to pull with Fossil Dig with this. There's still a lot of learning to go on with this deck. I guess I might be able to pull off a Guaiba play. Who knows? But I also have my one and only Pot of Desires in this deck, just because it's lacking draw power. We run one of them. Okay, so my hand is not looking fantastic. So what are we going to go for here? I think it's the Guaiba play, because that can potentially get me out a field full of monsters. Or a field of 2 monsters to start making some plays. And really everything else I have is a slow play or a defensive play. And plus this will get me dinosaurs into the graveyard in case I need to bring out my big boy. Because this does still run Ultimate Conductor Tyranno, as I think any dinosaur deck should. I limit it down to 2 just to try to focus this on Jurrac a little bit, but let's see. So let's send out a Guaiba and try to attack. Now we're up against NORDICS, so I believe they have some of those awkward 1800 defense point monsters. I don't remember. But let's find out. It could just be the GOAT. If it's the GOAT, this will be fantastic. It's the GOAT! Beautiful. So good for me, because that just means oh, do I not have multiple Guaibas in the deck? Or can I not bring out Guaiba?
So you can't...
I can't chain you. Oh. Alright, let's bring out Terra. Because it wouldn't let me bring out that. Okay, so I couldn't Guaiba spam you, unfortunately. And I'll let you keep the tokens because I don't want
You can do your Hydrogeddon thing.
Oh.
Which in his RB deck has hurt me so many times.
Yeah, like it's only good in those situations, but yeah, when you pop out tokens on stuff like that, it would have been sick. Alright, so
or my little trooper, if you remember.
I can go for... Ooh, since I'm probably going to get stomped on this next turn, or I very well might be, let's send out the Doolittle Chimera. Now, I'll be able to bring something back if you destroy this. And I'll get more... Okay, never mind then. At least I got rid of the compulsory on something that's not a huge deal. I will end my turn.
Yeah. Thank you, deck.
Here comes Thor.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, geez. I talked too tall at the beginning of this. That's what happened. Your deck was just like, oh, is Xylo talking big again? Here you go. Take it. Take whatever you need.
Let's take a... let's let Thor hammer you in the face.
Yeah. Let's shut up Xylo again real quick. Oh, man. But now I have the combo. So let's go for the Red Resonator. That'll let me bring out the Soul Eating Oviraptor. And then I get the Soul Eating Oviraptor to send this guy, not to hand, but to there. Pop that effect.
I honestly can't wait for the new Nordic Link to come out as well.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
That's next month, I believe.
Oh, cool, cool. Let's see. So now I need to get rid of this Red Resonator for something. So we're going to do a Crystron Needle Fiber. Get another monster out here. And I suppose... Ooh, do we want to go for another Crystron is the question. I guess not. Let's go for a... What does this guy do? I don't know. I'm only going to pull out one other monster here. So let's get an Aeolo out and see if I can actually use him or not. Oh, yeah. It's when I do that. I can't bring anything out with that. Okay, that's cool. Maybe if he stays, I'll be able to use him again, because I will certainly be able to beat Thor. I think. What does Thor do again? Negate the effect of all face-up monsters. Yeah, so... It's just going to be a powerhouse versus powerhouse out here, ain't it? So,
basically.
from the graveyard, luckily they match up in power, so worst case scenario, I trade. Say hello to the big boy. Activate effect, and I will get rid of, let's say, my Hera. Oh!
I can't activate it during your turn.
Oh yeah, duh. Okay, so yeah, just because I got to pull out him, that sets me up. And I could have gone into a Link 3 as well, but ooh, beautiful stuff. Now I still got him in hand, which means, you know, should I wait here? Because that's going to be bad if you come full force at me here. I think I got to put him out on the field. Just because what if you have more? Huh, I know for a fact I can drop you if I be patient here. I'm going to be patient. Oh, man. This could be risky. I don't know how big you can go.
Well, first off, I've flipped
what's
back
most likely going to happen is you're probably going to bring me down to 1,000 life points.
Actually, I think I win.
Oh, do you got another one coming out?
Targeting this, I can bring out just enough to finish you off.
Just enough. Yep, you got it. Yeah, I should have brought my ultimate conductor out. I didn't. Oh, wait, no, Hera. Hera saves me. That's why I sent Hera to the grave. More wall.
Ooh, and that's just high enough for me not to hit you with Thor.
So that helps out a ton. Thank you, Hera. Those defense position Jurrak monsters. Even works on a little Aeolo I special summon.
Yeah, I remember you saying not to put Jurrak Hera because you said it's good for roleplay, but in actual duels, might not be the best.
No, I won't put multiple Jurrak Hera. I think I actually do have 2 in here just so I can bring out certain things, but... no, I was thinking of something else. I didn't say that about Hera. I think I said that about the Jurrak... I don't know, one of the actual...
Titano?
Yeah, Titano. I think that was the one. One of the... Because Jurrak Hera is the highest attack basic Jurrak monster I have in this deck. After that, it's all the synchros.
But Titano is one of the king monsters.
Hera, he's great defensive play. So what do we do here? I can go for... Well, of course, we're going to go for this. We will get rid of Guaiba and Aeolo here. Actually, no, we'll save Aeolo in case we get that one card. That super helps us. We can get our big boy. And, well, that's going to be massive. Who do we want to send to the graveyard here? It's not huge. Doesn't make a massive difference. But let's send out let's send out Terra. I don't need him right now. And now let's see if I can pull an Aeolo play. So, Aeolo. Activate. Can I get out? Ooh, no. All I can bring back is Terra. So, oh, I shouldn't have banished Guaiba. He's the one I wanted. Oh, well. So be it.
Does he have a defensive wall?
Yeah, I'll put him in defense mode because we know how annoying Terra is. He's one of those that you send back. Now, I can bring out the Hera in attack mode if I use the Circle of Fire Kings in my hand. But the best damage I can get on you right now would not be able to kill you, so I'm going to save it as a backup plan. In fact, I'll set it on the field just in case I need it for some reason, but I probably wouldn't pop that on Terra anyway, so I probably should have saved it in my hand. I don't care. Let's just get you down 3,000 life points and get Thor off the field, because with one card in your hand, I think we're going to be in a pretty good position here. Especially since I can activate my stuff on your turn. So yeah, just Ultimate Conductor Tyranno, obviously, is just overpowered. He's the reason dinosaurs are good in the meta right now.
Yeah, and you didn't destroy Thor. You sent him.
Oh yeah, true. He comes right back.
If I had
it, you still have Goldfax in there, right?
No. Nordics can only come back if they're destroyed. You sent.
Oh yeah, because of his effect. Oh, I'm a jerk.
Yeah, that's why Ultimate Conductor is good, because a lot of cards
he gets around that kind of stuff. Yeah. Obviously, one of the reasons Ultimate Conductor is, you know, this deck still works is because of Ultimate Conductor Tyranno. But that whole combo with the Red Resonator bringing out your other stuff, which lets you bring out the Ultimate Conductor Tyranno, as well as Link monsters on top of that, is something you don't always see in, like, dinosaur decks as it is. I got a Fossil Dig. I don't know what I can pull with it. Probably, yeah, Soul Eating Oviraptor. So I can, you know, maybe search another thing up. So we'll do that.
Well, you win anyway because you have enough. That's 52.
Yeah, just with those guys. So
53, I mean.
But of course, it ain't
if
over
only
yet.
you destroyed, then I would have gamed you this turn, actually.
Yeah, then you could have traded with my Ultimate Conductor, right? So.
Not only that, I would have dealt 800, and I had enough monsters left. I would have finished it. Because I would have activated Thor. Yeah, because I would have negated Terra's effect first.
Oh, true. Very nice.
Brought out a new synchro, and finished it. And of course, just to insult to injury, bringing out a second one.
Yeah. Once again, I only do run the 2 in here, but it's enough, man.
Yeah, that's why I was very skeptical about you saying you have this in your roleplay deck. This monster in particular.
Yeah, in the roleplay deck, there's one of these in here, just because it's so easy to summon, but obviously it's a little harder to summon in that format, so. But yeah, this card's...
say that, but then you remember back to our versus tag duel. I mean, our versus roleplay decks video, and then you brought him out like in the second turn. I remember.
I can get lucky if I want to. Shut up.
3 times in a row, Xylo.
I don't think it was 3 times in a row. Let's see. So I got this. I don't have the full combo for everything. Let's see if I draw it right here. Nope. I got 2 Heras in hand, which is not a pleasant thing to see. I want these in the graveyard. Fortunately, I have a couple things I'll be able to help that out. Let's Resonator Call, get my red Resonator. Easy normal summon and tuner monster. However, I don't have the full combo here. Now, what I can do is go into that fire dude. I can go into a level 6. Oh, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to get some new level 6 synchros in here. Because all I got right now is, you know, the Coral Dragon, just for the play with Crystron Needle Fiber. But I can Crystron Needle Fiber with this play, so I think that's what my goal is here.
One of the ones that Crystron Needle Fiber can also go into is Livestream Dragon, which is a level 8 synchro tuner monster.
Okay.
So potentially you can use him to go. You can potentially use that to go to higher levels using lower level dinosaur monsters.
Yeah. So let's see. I'll go for this, and then I can special summon. Let's see. From my deck, I can bring out. Yeah, there's nothing really massive to bring out at this point, because all my tuners are just little weaklings. Actually, if I bring out my direct dino, he's not going to really do anything else, but I can do a little attack. I don't really necessarily need him, I suppose. Yeah. Since I can't pop Aolo, let's just go for this. Oh, yeah, he's in defense mode. Never mind, I forgot that part. What can we do now? What can we do now? Yeah, just more needle fiber, so I think we're good. Actually, would another needle fiber be sick? Because do I still get the effect off, or is it just once a turn?
When this card is link summoned. But you need a zone to point to get a bring out another.
I'm using him.
Oh, okay.
No, he doesn't get it twice a turn. However,
oh, it literally says it there at the bottom. You can only use each effect of needle fiber once.
Yeah, that's what I was curious about. I just wanted to get another dinosaur into the grave to pop that. So I will go and attack the defense monster, because that's what this guy's good at the end of the day. And he gets around stuff like that.
Well, so that one doesn't have tokens or anything.
Oh, okay.
That one's the one, if you switch from defense to attack, you get to special summon a...
okay, so I would have been fine either way there. Could have done a little more damage, but hey, it's being safe, because it gets around annoying stuff.
Well, this is probably the only time I'm going to get to use this. And then using her effect. Discarding you and you. Or banishing, I mean.
Nice. Yeah, do I want to switch my needle fiber? Yeah, I guess I don't need any link areas. Oh, no, I do want link areas because I do some synchro stuff. But I don't really have synchro plays in hand. So do I just want to swap out to Coral Dragon now? Probably. Nah, I won't. I can always switch them when I need to.
Get 2 tokens out.
Oh, yeah, and that'll bring, who's that bring out?
Odin.
Odin. And let's see how annoying I can be.
Oh,
and the Hera to the grave is why Ultimate Conductor Tyranno works well.
It's not even the JURRACS that are doing it. It's just.
It's not. It's Ultimate Conductor Tyranno, and it's just JURRAC facilitates this guy in a much different way than a normal dinosaur deck was. Unfortunately, I hate to say it, this deck does rely on Ultimate Conductor Tyranno. The JURRAC cards by itself just aren't good.
Mm-hmm. So, you're basically making normal dinosaur plays, not really much JURRAC in it.
Well, that's the thing. This play is done with specifically all the JURRAC plays, and it's all facilitating it like that.
Mm-hmm.
So,
but
like, I wouldn't have been able to do this if it wasn't all the tuner and, like, you know, stuff to switch out with needle fiber. And normal dinosaur decks don't do that.
The worst thing is to Odin has 3,500 defense, so.
Yeah, if I didn't have that dumb effect, I couldn't beat him.
Mm-hmm. They really wanted to. I think they went a little too far with trying to bring dinosaurs back into meta.
I mean, at least it's not like top of the meta right now. It's
It was at one point. It
absolutely.
was at one point.
Ooh, I just hard drew a Quatless into my hand, which is always bad to see. So what can I do here? I have my Gallum as a tuner monster. That's not very huge. I could swap out my Needle Fiber. In fact, I should have when I had the chance there. But for now, I guess we're just gonna normal summon our Gallum, because we're probably gonna be nearly there by the end of this. And if we do get a chance to keep our Gallum alive, which with an Ultimate Conductor Tyranno is certainly possible. Yep. There's his dumb little effect going through. And yeah, also on top of it, I feel like Ultimate Conductor Tyranno does counter the Nordics a little hard.
It doesn't help that it's a quick play effect, so it hard counters a lot of decks. Not
it
just
does
Nordic.
hard counter. Like this is a great counter to a lot of things. But yeah, especially the Nordics, it counters them on multiple levels.
Well, one thing I can do is Soul Charge to bring back Odin.
Okay. Yeah, go for it. Yeah, sure. Do I want to pop my effect now? I guess I can wait.
Yeah, because I can't attack on the turn I activate Soul Charge.
Yeah.
Might as well just bring him out.
Sure. I'm sorry.
It's not like I have a level 12 synchro that can help me out.
Yeah. Okay, so now I got Aeolo out here. What can I go for? I didn't switch Needle Fiber. I meant to do that, but I was like, oh, I want the Link Zone. I don't need no dumb Link Zone. So we can Aeolo, and why can't Aeolo swap? Oh, it's because I don't got no one in there for him to swap to. All right, well, yeah, that's gonna be the end of it. I do want to go into a third round just to see how consistent the Ultimate Conductor to Tyranno. I'm sorry, like, okay, never mind. I'm ending this, and you're like, nope, it's still in. Don't humor me. Get out of here, Xylo. All right.
And I don't think you have a level 3 synchro.
I mean, I got Borreload in here, but I can't attack now, so he ain't gonna do his thing.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, but I could pop his effect on you once. But yeah, then once you pop your effect, you'll counter it. So, I think that's that. And they're sitting in attack mode like dummies. At least you can swap. Alright. That's that. You're still in this. It's a stretch, but you're in it. Yeah, I'll flop out my Needle Fiber real quick if I can. At least get this guy out here. But we all know the target right here.
I mean, yeah, it has to be Coral Dragon actually.
Does it?
Then you just all you need to do is discard a card.
Oh
and
yeah,
you destroy it.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I forgot I had to be him. So yeah, at least I get to draw a card out of this. Which is actually not a huge card because I hard drew my Quatless. Oh wait, no, that's fine actually. What am I talking about? I'm dumb. Yeah, you ready for number 2, Mario? Yeah, the other guy's ready to come out. But I can do this. Let's see if I got any other plays to mess you up with. Do a little Chimera. Can't swap you out, so let's actually just normal summon this to get me some stars out here. Now what can we go into? Ooh, that's my boy. That's my boy. Now going into Jurrak. No, I don't have him in this deck. It's sad. I got Scarlet Red Archfiend. Yeah. Jurrak Giganoto can be brought out right now, but as I said, he's not huge right now. Now what I could do is bring out Jurrak Giganoto and go into Crystal Wing, but Crystal Wing's not the answer for this. Scarlet is. So we're just gonna hard go into Scarlet here. Actually, no, I couldn't have gone into that full thing. But yeah, Jurrak Giganoto wouldn't have had the power. He's only good, like, extremely late game. But I can do this. Destroy. Oh, yeah, he wasn't,
He attack lower than mine.
Yeah, I forgot it had to be specifically that. But I totally did that to get this effect off. Either way, I have this, so. That's how that story was written. And then the big old stupid jerk comes out. What's this card do? Let's see. Destroy a dinosaur monster in your hand, negate the stuff. Okay, like I got some of the Quatless from my hand. but I don't think it's ever any good for that. Unless your opponent's spamming spells and traps. So, here comes the number 2. Honestly, I hate to say it, but this deck would be better if it just had a 3rd Ultimate Conductor in it, but I'm not going to do that.
At one point, I know people were crying out for Ultimate Conductor to be banned. I do remember that.
I think limiting it would be fair. It definitely is.
No one's using dinosaurs in competitive, so they have no reason to do it now. But back then, when it came out, people were crying for it to be banned because it just hard countered every.
It's a good counter for a lot of things. All right, give me one more. Give me one more. Let me see if it's consistent. Let's see how the final one goes.
I'm gonna go first because, contrary to many decks, I actually prefer going first. And
that kind of works with the goats, at least. Assuming I don't have exactly the cards in my hand I need to bring out my big guy turn 1.
Which with your deck?
I don't.
With your deck and luck.
No, I actually brought a first turn Quatless and a first turn double evolution pill, which double evolution pill in hand is good, but this early game, not necessarily. Like, I need some non-dinosaurs to facilitate that, like the red resonators.
Oh, yeah.
And the Quatless's effect gets a double evolution pill to my hand anyway, and that's the only reason he's in the deck. So we're looking a little weak here. Fortunately, I do have a Soul Eating Oviraptor as one play. Which I think is really my only decent play right here. So we're going to do that. And pop his effect off, see what I can do now. Do I can't even send Quatless to the grave because he's in hand. And obviously if I put 2 in this deck, then I would just have a larger chance of having it in hand. So
might as well activate this right now.
But yeah, it does nullify it. This is testing on the consistency. And yeah, if I put double Quatless and another double evolution pill and another Ultimate Conductor, then sure, that'd be great.
Yeah, I'm just wondering, like, they're saying that this new Link Nordic may be able to speed them up because, as you see, they're a bit of a waiting game. Like, they don't have any true
you gotta play a little slow.
But if I read the description of that Link monster right, I may be able to bring out all the materials to synchro summon the Nordic synchros right away.
That'd be cool. Alright, so speaking of playing slow, we're just going to send a Giant Rex to the grave so we may be able to use him later for other dinosaur plays. Attack with the Soul Eating Oviraptor, and, hey, kill Goldfax. Not the worst, but then this guy comes out and he's a whole bunch of kinds of problems. But, you know, I don't have much else. So I'm just full of dinosaurs right now. I need those resonators. I got 3 resonator calls, 3 red resonators, and another resonator in here. So 7 of the 40 cards are useful for that. And of course, you could also throw in some extra hand traps and stuff. I just tend to avoid them because they're not fun to play with. But
yeah, well, right now what I can do is I'll bring out another Goldfax.
There he is.
And using him, let's see. You like cards in your graveyard, huh? Like the dinosaurs in your grave and all that?
Absolutely, yes.
So then what I'm going to do is use these 2 to go into the Ancient Sacred Wyvern.
Keep in mind the one card I have in my graveyard right now loves to be banished. So, but if my Soul Eating Oviraptor is banished, you just made a huge play.
No. What I was saying is, no, because one of the level 7s I have in this deck, which I probably should work on the extra deck of this deck.
Yeah, I need to work on this one as well.
Voltic Bicorn, send the top 7 cards of each player's deck to the graveyard.
Oh, so you didn't want to do that. All right.
Yeah, that's what I was asking. Like, your deck relies on the graveyard quite a bit.
That would be a bad choice.
Yeah.
Maybe. I mean, at the moment I don't have my Ultimate Conductor, but that lets me summon him easily. I mean, right now, I can still summon him because that was the second dinosaur put to grave. Because I used him to get another dinosaur into grave, but that's that. I'm also just light on plays, period, right now.
So is your Ultimate Conductor like the only play you have right now?
Yeah, and I don't have an Ultimate Conductor, so. So here's where we see a little bit of the inconsistency. Now I'm going to hold on to this Baby Sarasaurus for when I do get that Ultimate Conductor. But right now, best I can do is put up a boring defensive wall. So I will do just that, and I still have no resonators. I still have no link monsters, so no special summons here. We are seeing some of the downsides.
Well, lucky for you right now, I can't do any super big plays, because If this was the old format, I'd be happy because I'd be able to synchro summon like crazy with the Nordic deck, but...
Yeah. Galem's effect is okay. Really, you just have to send a card to the graveyard to protect your Wyvern. Yeah. Not the end of the world for you. Okay, here's our Resonator call. Now we can probably make a little something out of this.
Well, first I'm just going to activate my another Gleipnir.
Sure. Get that monster to your hand.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think once I have Resonator Call, I can... Actually, Overtext Quatless is in my hand, so it's not the best this play can do, but it's reasonable at this point. Because Resonator comes out, and he can bring another dinosaur from my hand. Unfortunately, right now, I can only bring the Aolo out here, but that's okay with everything I'm sitting on. Because Aolo's effect can kick in. And just bring Galen back. Not a big deal.
Mm-hmm. Just Galen has that little annoying ability where I need to choose if I discard a card.
Yeah. Now, all I gotta do here is link off these guys, and then I can have what I need in my graveyard to bring out the Ultimate Conductor. But it took me 6 turns to get here, which isn't comforting. So, I don't know.
With this deck.
Yeah. So, do I go for the Crystal Needle Fiber? It seems like the right play, because even getting out that Coral Dragon was still pretty effective last time. It forced you to let my AO live. So that was good, but Doolittle Chimera will give me more material. Considering I have a lack of stuff in my hand, I'm going to test out the Chimera in this particular situation. Either way, all I need to do is get that Resonator into the grave. So, pull him out. Then if he gets killed by battle, I get to bring someone back to hand. So it's a reasonable defensive play, plus it gives me my link zones. Not that I'm able to use them right now. I'm not really showing this through the synchro plays, which it is decent at synchro plays. It's just I'm not doing that fantastically right now. So I'm going to banish this guy and this guy so I can bring out who. If you can stop it, it'd be wonderful, but he is a jerk. And here he comes. And I put him in that spot again, which I shouldn't have, but it's not a big deal. Giant Rex gets to come back in as well, just because when he's banished, that's his effect. Okay, that is good. That is good. I can quick pop his effect off. But I don't know. I guess that's not going to be a huge deal here. I guess I will, just to get the Wyvern down. And I will be able to sacrifice my baby Ceratosaurus, which does give me an actual huge advantage. Because now I can bring back a level 4, I think. Do I have any level 4s to bring? Yes, I have Guaibas. But Guaibas, in fact, will be boosted to enough to kill the Wyvern. So Guaiba, come on out. And now we'll actually get to see some other plays than just spamming Ultimate Conductor Tyranno. However, he's still part of the play, obviously. So I could go straight into a level 4, bring out the Evilzar Lagia, see your everyday dinosaur plays here, but I can get another monster out with Guaiba, so let's do it. Guaiba, go ahead and attack. That gets that off, and actually this might be game, just by life points. Ooh, what's he do? Pay up to that, and uh-oh. That's not good. Guaiba can't go through the standard cycle, though, we've seen before. And he still has 2,000 defense, so you're okay. And I can't attack with Ultimate Conductor Tyranno, obviously. Now, I want to put that Link monster in that destroys a spell card. I mean, not the Link monster, the Synchro monster, the TG Magician or something, Wonder Magician. I forget what it is. And that would be a big thing.
You would need some time to get it off, and it won't matter by that time?
Yeah, so we'll have to be careful. So at this point, I did manage to get another Guaiba out, so that's great. I'll send my I'll send my Rex to the grave as well, and I think it's time for, let's do Lagia here, because I don't know what your next play is. Then again, Dulka's pretty huge as well. I think I'm going to go with Dulka, actually, just because you're canceling Ultimate Conductor Tyranno, and that's my normal effect canceling ability. So let's go for a little bit of Dulka. All he does is cancels monster effects that are activated. And can I go into any synchro monsters at this point? Not really, because the only thing I can do is switch out Guaiba for something. So we're going to need to get ourselves another tuner. What can I special summon? Oh, I can get a Borreload out. No. Borreload's great. It's just, man. I hate just running through those, like, everyday amazing cards, you know? I will activate my Ultimate Conductor Tyranno.
Luckily, this isn't an activated effect, so I can still synchro with the cards in my hand.
Absolutely, and get right past Dolka. So, the other guy would have been a smarter idea. So as long as you don't activate your effect, you're going to be fine.
Yeah.
So you probably want to drop the Dolka in this situation. Because Chimera gives me a card. Guaiba is going to be most damaged, but he's not really a threat for you at the moment.
Yeah, and I don't need to focus on Tyranno just yet.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you get a Mystical Space Typhoon or something.
I don't have that in this deck. Are you crazy? I need my consistency out here. I don't think I have a lot of spell destruction. That's another reason for that TG would be huge in here. But let's go for a Fossil Dig, see if I can pull anything that'll be useful here. And let's go for... Ooh, a Miscellaneous Saurus could be very helpful. And I don't have a normal summon for this turn, so that might be big. Ooh, or I could bring out my... Ooh, I think I might be able to actually make use of a direct Synchro monster here. So let's absolutely do that. Let's bring the direct Dino. And let's see how much our big direct monster can do. Yes, plus I'm boosting fire. I think I'll be able to beat you. So let's get Giganoto out here. And how much attack do I got? Yeah! Only because I'm also boosting him with Doolittle Chimera. But this is going to be enough. So finally I got to do something with Jurrac monsters. But once again, there's better plays than Jurrac Giganoto. There just is. If you know, I'm gonna cancel me, shut me down, man. Go for it.
Nah, I'm gonna let that happen.
Cause he can come right back. That was my battle. So I'll have to end turn there. Luckily I get to keep my power and everything. So that's handy. But let's see. Can I go into anything else? Borreload! No. End my turn.
Yeah. So Loki gets to come back.
Yes, he does.
And the reason I let him go down is because he doesn't take up the extra deck monster zone anymore. And this allows me to get back a trap.
Okay. See if you got enough to overcome, though. Because like the power is still always a threat of dinosaurs, obviously. Like it took a while to get a Giganoto to this power, but he's there. All right. Oh, battle phase. You can take out Doolittle with Loki. Ooh, what's your effect here? Ah, nice.
Doubling the attack points.
Okay. So I got a Circle of Fire Kings out here. I don't know if there's... I don't have my, like... my Pteranodon in the graveyard or anything to really mess with you. But I might as well switch something out so I don't take that damage. Ooh. Can Dolka quickly pop the effect? No, you're not activating an effect.
No, I'm not.
And
plus, you would need a material to. Oh, right. You can't even activate it.
Can't even do what? Oh yeah, you can cancel that. Sweet.
Yeah.
So
Loki's
I can't
effects.
that out. Yeah, very nice. So go ahead, drop that Giganoto.
And thanks to Ancient Sacred Wyvern's effect, he's boosted up to 4,600.
Oh, does he like also stack up when someone else does?
No. Remember, Dolka, Ancient Sacred Wyvern gains attack points equal to the difference in our life points.
Okay, that's cool. That's a weird one, but a cool one. Okay, so it's not going to be the kill yet, but you'll be able to take out some threats, and you don't take out Doolittle Chimera, so I don't get more materials. I'm out. I don't think there's any one-card combo I can draw here.
Unless you get your evolution
pill. Sacred. I'm sorry. I forgot about that.
But you just drew.
Oh, man. And it's because I brought the Dolka out, I can actually use it. I'm the worst. It's Ultimate Conductor Tyranno. Blame him, please. Blame him.
And I wish I had another Fiendish Chain.
Yeah. And I have this guy, of course, that I can get rid of. The Quatless. Yep. I am so sorry.
You are not. Let's be real.
I wanted to beat you with Giganoto. I'm sorry I didn't beat you with the, the Jurrac monsters. I'm sorry
and
that
none
I have
of them
to
gets to activate their effects because they're not getting destroyed.
Because they're just being sent to grave. Like a jerk. Wow. You almost had that turnaround, too. Oh, man. But
and you just try to claim...
No, the heart of the cards just happens. The heart of the cards just happened. It is what it is. Like, I can't even call it consistency with this at that point. That was just luck.
Or just the fact that double evolution pills is just too good.
Yeah, double evolution pill is huge, especially in this deck where I use other things besides dinosaurs. But honestly, double evolution pill is so much bigger in the Evil Slayer deck because I can always use it because I'm always having a reptile in the graveyard as well as dinosaurs. You know?
I don't even think there's anything I can bring to my hand that can help out because
yeah,
the second
I
I
still
do
got my
anything, you
effect.
just flip them down.
Yep. I didn't think any God card deck, even Nordics, would have a chance against this. But these, I mean, this one was a much better duel. It's just the heart of the cards dictated it. That's all it was. Like I only had the one. I had the one double evolution pill left in 24 cards. That was a 1 in 24 chance, man. That was a 4% chance. So pop goes the chances. Let's get rid of Doolittle so I can pop his effect. I forgot I could actually combo that up like that. Now I can add to my hand. I don't care. Let me add a Guaiba.
Yeah.
Just how it goes.
Yeah, I really wish I could use Loki. If Loki was able to let me cancel at once, spell a trap card during any turn, during either player's turn, like not just in a battle phase.
Yeah.
That I
Once
feel
again,
like
God cards are good, but they're not as good as they should be. I feel.
it's because he was around the time when the game was a little more balanced.
Yeah.
So they couldn't
Now
go too hard.
There's a lot of cards that are just bad and a lot of cards that are just good now. So
Unfortunately,
here's the option. I can either go for the safe option with, well, I know what cards on the field, so I don't have to worry about safety. Just attack with that. Get myself another monster out that I totally need.
Yeah, you have 3 Guaivas, don't you?
Yep. Yeah, I don't know why it wouldn't let me bring out another one last that first duel, but it's not important. Yep.
That was just annoying. Double evolution pill. That's the one card you needed in.
That was the one card. I can't think of anything else that would save me there. Yeah.
I had Loki and Ancient Sacred at high power, but
Yeah,
it
you
just
did
takes
good.
one ultimate conductor.
I know, he just flips it all down. So
And then
speed
it doesn't
is
even
usually
it
the
is-
way to beat a dinosaur deck, and I don't think any God cards are ever gonna have the speed that it
unless
takes.
the Link monster. Well, that's the thing.
Yeah. If,
Apparently, a lot of Konami does this. They bring out one teaser monster for old support. Like they did that with Cyber Dragons at first. They brought out one new monster.
yeah, and then everyone was like, "Oh, Cyber Dragons," and then they brought out 20 of them. Or like
Yeah,
20 of
there
them,
still are.
Yeah, the Cyber Dragon monsters just keep coming, man.
Yeah, but then a bunch of new support came out later for all these new cards. So I'm hoping this is like a sign, like maybe there's gonna be a new Nordic archetype that's gonna
I
be.
think Nordics definitely do have more potential than just about any of the other God card decks. So
Mm-hmm.
the only reason I say Sacred Beasts are better is because they got like that annoying stall power, like when you
Or
stack.
the field spell.
Yeah, that the field spell's better, but just by themselves, Nordics probably have the most potential. So
Mm-hmm.
I do hope they get a good increase so we can see some God card decks fight some like meta decks and actually have a
Yeah.
good chance.
Imagine
but I'm
all the new
pretty
support
happy.
makes them
Like,
meta.
what do you feel about this Jurrak deck?
It's slower. Like it definitely needs a little bit of work in getting more consistent because
Yeah, one card I'm looking at is this gold sarcophagus. Sure, I can send my giant Rex to the grave, but that's like a one thing. I don't know if I need that.
that is a common combo in the dinosaur decks I do
Yeah.
see online.
There's plenty of dinosaur combos I could have thrown into here that I was just like, nah, let's focus on the Jurraks. And the worst part is, it's the Jurraks that slow it down. That's the worst part. Like, the Jurraks enable a bunch of plays. And they, like, are great when you can, like, get Hera that gives you defensive stuff. They enable some minor defensive walls. That, but at the end of the day, they slow down the deck. And in current gameplay, that's not a good thing. But it's fast enough to bring out Ultimate Conductor Tyranno, who is just playing good, so there's still potential with this deck. I think it's good. I think it can go toe-to-toe with a lot of things. But let me know what you guys think in the comments down below, if there's any adjustments you would make to this Jurrak deck. Obviously, I think the Synchros in the extra deck could use a little bit of work. You know, I just have some quick adjustments thrown in there right now, when obviously TG might be a little bit better than the Coral Dragon. I at least prefer it in that sense of the manner.
It did give you the turn you needed though during that one.
Yeah, no, Coral Dragon did save me there, so maybe Coral Dragon's the right.
You can't say this. I did get close a couple times, but it was just like certain cards that just slowed me down.
Yeah, there's enough in this deck to slow everything down. So
Yeah.
But yeah, let us know those suggestions. Leave a like on the video if you have enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel and enable notifications so you don't miss any of these other crazy duels. And we'll see you guys next time.